pregnancies, managing domestic violence, educating their children. Sir, sensitization training by our own Wazalendo, which is one of the most successful savings and credit societies, led by the board members and the Chief Executive Officer, Brigadier Nata, was conducted for a number of circles in this region. We also participated in sensitizing on the need for hygiene and cleanliness. Our troops joined the community in cleaning trading centers, public institutions, markets, to mention but a few. We also interacted with the young people in schools, and we managed to donate some scholastic materials headed by our joint staff, former education, sports and culture team. In total, they donated 28,000 dozens of books, 28 boxes of pens to benefit selected schools. Additionally, in this interaction with the young people, we had debates on patriotic topics, and these took place and were concluded yesterday, Your Excellency. We had light moments, sir. We engaged in cultural and sports activities by engaging in games like football, netball, marathon, cycling, and in these we were cementing our clear strategic relationship with the community. It was not easy for us. UPDF was always the runners-up. In Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwe team took the award, both the trophy and the goat. In Bukomansimbi, the same. In Karungu, their UPDF was not very graceful. They took the trophy. Ruengo select team took the trophy. Liantonde took the trophy. Rakai took a cow. And Masaka, they took the trophy. Masaka cities, the same. Karangara, the same. Chotera was yesterday. And here, the bull also went to both the netball and football teams. The climax, this was the climax of our activities. Your Excellency, we have had several engagements on televisions. We are thankful to TM TV and other TV who gave us free airtime to engage with the population, radio talk shows aimed at fostering harmony and understanding between ourselves and the people. Your Excellency, we had, as usual, medical outreaches, and without going in a lot of details, I want to report that a total of 320 people who came with problems received assorted medical attention from our medical outreach programs. To note, the support included major surgeries, minor surgeries, and other medical services. We got huge support from the Ministry of Health, and this helped us strengthen activities in selected districts, and this was greatly impactful. Selected health facilities have also benefited from donations of delivery beds and mattresses. Your Excellency, the most exciting part is the services of the joint civil engineers who undertook 31 projects, and in these 29 projects were in the other districts and 2 in Greater Masaka. Yesterday, Your Excellency, these brand new projects were handed over in very colorful functions. The people are aware of what they received in Rwengo, the Antonde, Chotera, they received an OPD at Ndoro Health Center 3. This one is for the home district, and they received also some improved facilities of sanitation. Your Excellency, the above constructed structures have been fully completed and were handed over yesterday in colorful ceremonies. Your Excellency, as I conclude, I wish to appreciate and acknowledge exceptional support from some individuals, MDAs, and corporate entities for their generous contribution towards the Defense Forces' weak activities in the Greater Masaka sub-region. As I mentioned, the individuals and services the MDAs, those who are around, can wave to Your Excellency. The first individuals are Miss Teddy Naluwu, Haj Elias Kajura, and Jeremiah Kaima of Ntake of Chotera district, who, through their patriotic spirit, gave up their farmlands to provide these ceremonial grounds. Your Excellency, this reminded me that when you were in the bush, individuals of such patriotic spirit used to surrender their shambas for our operations. So, Tedenaru, Haj Elias, we are greatly indebted. Your Excellency, Sacred Heart Girls Primary School, Chamusansara, and the Catholic Parish of Villa Maria offered us unconditionally a very serene venue where we have had our ideological retreat. If the sisters and the fathers from that parish are here, they can wave to Your Excellency. Third, Your Excellency, are the leaders of the Greater Masaka business, farming, religious, and political community, who organized on their own a dinner to appreciate the CDF and the entire UPDF team for what they have done for the country and for particularly holding Tarehe Sita in the region, and the Army's tremendous contribution to peace and stability of the country that provides them an enabling environment to produce and invest. Your Excellency, may be to mention during this dinner, the chairperson of that community raised points which they claim they had raised with Your Excellency about strategic factories in this region and capitalizing the existing entrepreneurs to transform them into modern capitalists. We want to salute the Ministry of Health for exceptionally supporting our medical teams with drugs worth 16 million, 5 film vans, a TV mobile clinic, and this greatly enhanced our outreach. Your Excellency, I want to salute the Minister of Works and Transport, the Minister himself, and the company which is operating in this area, and the other officers of UNRWA, Engineer Sosi Chiwanuka and Engineer Nyakana, who supported us in preparing especially these ceremonial grounds and enabling the road to here to be passable, since they are still engaging in construction activities. Your Excellency, we want to appreciate, as the Army and Ministry of Defense, the role of the RDCs and RCCs and their teams in the districts, who have tirelessly worked with us to ensure we have successful birthday celebrations. The RDCs and RCCs can stand and wave to Your Excellency. They've been a very exceptional group to us. Our sister security organizations, the Uganda Police, Uganda Prisons, and the officers of ISO have been very, very helpful. Your Excellency, let me mention the exceptional contribution of the 2 retired generals who are resident in Greater Masaka, Major General retired Fenehas Katirima and Brigadier General Washande, who are doing tremendous work as veterans, showing that as generals, they are retired but not tired. They've been very handy to us. Your Excellency, not to underestimate the contribution of the cabinet, right from supporting the information paper, but also being practical in the field to show solidarity with the Army during this Defense Forces Week. They delivered important government messages to the people of Greater Masaka. Your Excellency, in the last week, the political vibe has been at its height in this region. I want to recognize the Vice President Emeritus, His Excellency Gilbert Bukenya, who donated 15,000 indigenous trees and gave us a plot where a forest has been restored at Chewaga, Chitinda, around Abaita Babiri, and this was done in partnership with the Air Forces and the Special Forces. I want to also salute Brigadier Rwashande, who gave us some medical, pharmaceutical areas. It seems he has retired into some business and he made a contribution. Our own next subsidiary and its ventures gave us books and pens which were distributed to our schools. Choga Dynamics contributed towards the delivery beds. Perihari International Services gave us 15 medical mattresses. Our Wazalendo Circle contributed scholastic materials and reusable pads for our young girls, and these were distributed to the schools. Arigawara Eye Hospital contributed some eye-related medicine, which also has been left in this region. Other corporates, Sadorin Limited, they deal in paints. They gave us physical paint worth 63,440,000. 1 million trees and environmental NGO gave us 150,000 assorted fruit trees, which are being planted around all our units. Stanbic Bank gave us also trees which were planted in Greater Masaka and 10 delivery beds. Crest Tank gave us 5 huge tanks and some dustbins which we have distributed. BV General Enterprises gave us cash of 7 million, which we put to the medical services. Mbarara Technical and Engineering Services gave us 1 huge tank, which we sent to a school that was water stressed in Diantonde. There is a group of young people called Pamoja Foundation, contributed soft drinks for our troops who were doing civic activities. We also acknowledge PIBIT. This is the presidential initiative of banana. They contributed some bags of banana flour and some boxes of banana biscuits. National Water and Sewage Corporation gave us cash of 10 million, and Movit gave us assorted items and a cash of 4 million. We want to acknowledge and thank the people from these corporates and also individuals and the MDAs. We don't take this for granted. Once again, accept our appreciation. Last but not least, Your Excellency, we appreciate you in particular as our Commander-in-Chief for always guiding us on this important historic event and finding time to grace the occasion in person. We don't take this for granted, Your Excellency. We also appreciate the top management of the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs, where there is the political leadership and our Chief of Defense Forces, for close strategic guidance they gave towards the success of this occasion. I want to acknowledge and report that the Defense Organizing Committee exhibited great team spirit and That's why we are having an orderly function. Last but not least, the population of Greater Masaka, who enthusiastically welcomed us and made us feel at home. We don't take for granted. Wananchi, we are tuli basanyufu nnyo ku lw'essanyu lye mwatulaze. Katonda abongere we mwaze mujewo. For God and my country, aluta continua. The short video is showing a snapshot of what took place. Your Excellency, I beg just for those few minutes to demonstrate what I have been talking about.
Tusaba tutunule ku TV ezo okulaba mu bufunze afande byava okwogera wano.
Tarehe Sita, 6th February, has since 1981 been set aside to celebrate the founding of a people's army. It symbolizes and recognizes all efforts of founding fathers of the People's Revolution for Freedom and Democracy in Uganda as the building blocks of historic mission of socio-economic transformation. Every 6th of February, commencing 1981, the Army and the people of Uganda join hands during the Defense Forces Week to engage in activities and celebrations aimed at cementing the strategic relationship that exists between the population and the defense forces. For years gone by, it has been, and for years and years to come, a culture of remembrance ought to be entrenched to ensure that at no time should the armed personnel forget that their unflankable strategy should be the support of the population. Likewise, for the people to be reminded of their patriotic duty to participate in the defense of their country.